So today we'll discuss some MCQs. Okay, so we'll go to the first question. First question is, which of the following is not a derivative of Wolffian duct? Options are vas deferens, epididymis, seminal vesicles and vas efferens. Okay, we'll see which is the next question. Question number 2 is, which of the following is not the derivative of Mullerian duct? Options are fallopian tube, ovary, uterus and the upper portion of the vagina. Okay, so we'll see the answers. Before we discuss about the answers, we'll see how the gonads and how the genital organs are developing. Okay, so this is the ovary, this is the gonad which develops from genital ridge. Okay, genital ridge. Okay, then you can see this is the Wolffian duct, which is blue in color, and this brown duct is the Mullerian duct. Okay, Wolffian duct is important only in males. Okay, and the Mullerian duct is important in females. Okay, so what happens is, in females this Mullerian duct develops into the fallopian tube. Okay, fallopian tube, the uterus and the upper part of the vagina. Okay, fallopian tube, uterus and the upper part of the vagina. Whereas the Wolffian duct in males, it develops into three main structures. One is the epididymis, next is the vas deferens and the seminal vesicles. Three structures. Okay, and in females this Wolffian duct will regenerate. Okay, so the most cranial portion of the Wolffian duct disintegrates, leaving the remnant tissue known as the appendix epididymis. Okay, so we'll go back to the question. So we'll see what is the answer. Vas deferens, epididymis and the seminal vesicles, all three of them develops from the Wolffian duct. Okay, so the option here is vas efferens. Okay, now coming to the next question. Which of the following is not a derivative of the Mullerian duct? So fallopian tube, the uterus and the vagina upper part develops from the Mullerian duct. Okay, spelling is wrong, it should be E, Mullerian. And the ovaries develops from the genital ridge. Okay, so here this is the answer. Okay, so we'll go to the third question. Question is, the most common cause of non-obstructive azoospermia is. Options are Kalman syndrome, 47XXY, 47XYY, 46XX male syndrome. Okay, so the answer here is Klinefelter. Okay, so as you all know, in Klinefelter the karyotype will be 47XXY. Okay, so remember this. Okay, it is the most common cause of non-obstructive azoospermia. Okay, so we'll go to the next question. Next question is, first and second polar bodies contains how many chromosomes? Okay, to see this, we'll go into the next chart. Okay, so here we'll see. Okay, so this is the oogenesis. Okay, from germ cells oogonia will develop, from oogonia primary oocytes will develop. So one more MCQ important here is, maximum number of oocytes are found at what gestational age? Okay, so maximum number of oogonia are found at 16 to 18 weeks of early gestation. Okay, so remember this, in the early gestational age maximum number of oocytes are there. Okay, so after primary oocyte they are arrested in the first meiotic division up to puberty. Okay, then after the maturation of Graafian follicle, completion of the first meiotic division happens. Okay, what happens, what are the byproducts of first meiotic division? Secondary oocyte which contains 23X and first polar body which also contains 23X. Okay, after that ovulation happens. Okay, if not fertilized, the oocyte is degenerated within 24 hours. Okay, so what it becomes? Corpus albicans. Okay, and if it is fertilized, completion of the second meiotic division occurs and the byproducts are female pronucleus which contains 23X and the second polar body which contains again 23X. Okay, so the MCQ here is answered well. Okay, first polar body contains 23X. Okay, second polar body also contains 23X. Okay, so more MCQs which will come from here is, at which stage second meiotic division is completed. Okay, second meiotic division is completed only after fertilization. Okay, without fertilization it never happens. Okay, and when is first meiotic division happening? Okay, when is it happening? After puberty. Okay, after maturation of the Graafian follicles, when puberty is reached, that time the first meiotic division is completed. Okay, and what are the byproducts of first meiotic division? Secondary oocyte and first polar body. Okay, so if ovulation happens and fertilization happens, then second meiotic division is completed, and the byproducts are female pronucleus, which contains 23 eggs. Okay, and the second polar body, which also contains 23 eggs. Okay, so remember it like that. It might also come how many chromosomes does primary oocyte contain? It's very easy, 46 double X. Okay, so the fifth question is fifth and the last question for today. So it is what percentage of gene in human is involved in protein synthesis? Okay, answer is 2%. Just remember it. Only 2% of the genes in human is directed towards protein synthesis. Okay.